Assalamu alaikum class. In today's video we will be discussing the data handling and different subtopics related to data handling. Okay, now let us start the video. Okay, now we are considering an example number 1. Let's suppose there is a student and he has got marks. He or she has got marks in different subjects. Okay, I have made one column for the subjects and the other column is of marks. Let's suppose if that student has got 14 marks in mathematics, 25 marks in computer science, 15 marks in Urdu, 21 marks in Islamiyat, 17 marks in science, and 23 marks in social studies, and 19 marks in English. Okay, so there are 7 subjects, and I have already mentioned the marks of that student in the second column, that is of marks. Okay, so we have 7 data entries. Okay, these marks will be considered as entries. Okay, the first entry is 14, the second entry is 25, the third entry is 15, the fourth one is 21, the fifth one is 17, the sixth one is 23, and the seventh one is 19. Okay, now as you can see that the number of entries over here are 7. Okay, the total number of entries over here are 7. So, and 7 is an odd number. Okay, 7 is an odd number. Okay, now let us move towards the next slide. Now I have mentioned over here all the marks which the student has got in different subjects. Okay, fine. The first entry is 14, the second entry is 25, the third entry is 15, the fourth entry is 21, the fifth entry is 17, the sixth entry is 23, and the last entry is 19. Okay, now in first step of data handling, this is the data of the student regarding the marks which he has or she has got in different subjects. Okay, so we have 7 entries over here. Our data is comprised of 7 entries, and 7 is an odd number. Okay, in first step what we will do, we will arrange this data in the ascending order. Okay, now what does the ascending order means? Ascending order means that we will start from lowest to the highest. Okay, we will start from the lowest and we will end at the highest value. Okay, we will write down the lowest value first, and after that the number which is greater than the previous one, and then we will write down the third number which will be greater than the then we will write down the third number which will be greater than the second one, and then we will write down the fourth number which will be greater than the third one, and so on and so forth. Okay, so now let's move on. Okay, now I am arranging the data in the ascending order. 14. Okay, after 14 I am writing over here 15, then we have 17, then we have 19, then we have 21, then we have 23, and then we have 25. Okay, so I have written 7 entries over here in the ascending order. Okay, So my lowest value is 14 and my highest value is 25. Now as you can see over here, that my mid value or my median over here is 19. Okay, my median over here is 19. Why it is 19? Because as you can see on the left hand side of the number 19, we have 3 entries. Okay, and there are 3 entries which are on the right hand side of the number 19. I have highlighted over here the 19 number with the green color. I have 3 entries on the left hand side of the number 19, which are 14, 15 and 17, and I have 3 entries on the right hand side of the number 19, which are 21, 23 and 25. So it is super easy to find out the mid value in case of the in case of those entries which are in odd number. If the total number of entries are in odd number, then it is super easy for us to find out the mid value. So mid value over here is 19. This 19 is actually lying exactly at the center of the values which we have arranged in the ascending order. Okay, now how we are going to find out the range? We will subtract the lowest value from the highest value. Okay, fine. Our highest value is 25 and our lowest value is 14. So simply we will find how we are going to find out the range of the given data. We will subtract the lowest value from the highest value. My highest value is 25 and my lowest value is 14. So simply just subtract the number 14 from the 25. So my range of the data will be 9. Fine. Now the number 19 is lying at the center. Okay, as I told you before, and I have 3 entries on the left hand side which are 14, 15 and 17, and I have 3 values on the right hand side of the number 19 which are 21, 23, 25. I have highlighted those values which are lying on the left hand side of 19 and the right hand side of the 19 with the red color. Okay, fine. Now so the median is 19. Median is basically the mid value. So we have learned so far that how we can find out the range of the data and how we will find out the median of the data if the total number of the entries are in odd number. Okay, now mean is very simple. Mean is basically the average data. Now how we are going to find out the mean? Just simply add all the entries, 14 plus 15 plus 17 plus 19 plus 21 plus 23 plus 25. Okay, we will add all these entries. We will add all the marks of the student which he has got in different subjects, and as we know that the total number of subjects are 7, so we will simply divide our total marks of the subject by the total number of subjects. Okay, 134 divided by 7, that will be approximately equals to 19.142857142857. Okay, fine. So this is my mean. Fine. Now let's move on. Mode. Okay, mode over here. Mode is basically the repeated value. Okay, as we can see over here, in the given data there is no repeated value. Okay, the 14 is appearing in this given data for one time. Okay, the 15 is also appearing over here for one time. There is no other 15 in the given data, and there is only 117 over here, 119. Okay, we have only 121 over here, we have only 123, and the number 25 is also appearing in the given data for only once. Okay, there is no repeated value. Fine. So the mode of the given data, we do not have any mode over here. Okay, fine. Now let's move on to another example. Example number 2. Now I am going to mention the different ages of boys. Okay, ages of different boys. Now these are the ages of the boys. Fine. The age of the first boy is 19, the age of the second boy is 17, the age of the third boy is 13, the age of the fourth boy is 11, the age of the fifth boy is 12, the age of the sixth boy is 19, the age of the seventh boy is 18, and the age of the eighth boy is 14. Okay, fine. So this is our data. Okay, the data of ages of different boys. Fine. Now as we can see over here, first of all, what we will do, we will arrange our data in the ascending order. Okay, we will start writing the number of entries from lowest to the highest. Okay, the first entry is 11, and after that we have written 12 over here. Fine, the 12 is greater than 11, then we have written 13, 13 is greater than 12, and so on and so forth. Okay, so the number 19, it is actually appearing over here in the given data for 2 times. There are 2 boys whose age is 19. Okay, so my mode will be 19. 19 is a repeated value. Okay, though there are 2 19s which we have over here in the given data, so the mode is 19. Okay, mean. Now mean is very simple. We will follow the same steps. We will add all the values. Okay, and after that we will divide it by 8. Why we will divide it by 8? Because there are total number of 8 boys. Okay, fine. So 123 divided by 8, that is equals to 15.375. that is approximately equals to 15.375. Fine. Now as you can see over here that it is a different example. Why it is a different example? Because in the previous example the number of entries were 7. Now we have the number of entries, our number of entries are 8. 8 is an even number. Okay, now how we are going to find out the median, the mid value, in case when we have the when our number of entries are in are even. Okay, now range is very simple. We will subtract the lowest value from the highest value. Our highest value is 19, and our lowest value is 11, so my range will be 8. Fine. Now how we are going to find out the median? Now see, my first entry is 11, second one is 12, third one is 13, fourth one is 14, fifth one is 17, sixth one is 18, seventh one is 19, and eighth one is also 19. Now see over here, 14. Okay, there are two numbers 14 and 17, which I have highlighted over here with green color. They are lying at the center of the given data. Fourth value and the fifth value, they are at the center. Now on the left hand side of 14 and 17 we have 11, 12 and 13, and on the right hand side of 14 and 17 we have 18, 19 and 19. Okay, so we have 3 values on the left hand side of number 14 and 17, and we have 3 values on the right hand side of number 14 and 17. On the left hand side of number 14 and 17 we have 11, 12 and 13, and on the right hand side of number 14 and 17 we have 18, 19 and 19. Okay, so now how we are going to find out the median in case of the data when it is in the even number? when it is even, we will add both the entries which are lying at the center of the given data, 14 and 17. Okay, 14 plus 17 is 31 and divided by 2. Why I am dividing it by 2? Because I have two values at the center. Fine. So 31 divided by 2 will be 15.5. Fine. So it was my median. Now let us move on to the next example, example number 3. Okay, I have data, some data in example number 3, which can be regarding anything, which can be regarding the different ages of the people, or which can also be regarding the different weights of the people, or which can also be regarding the different marks which any student has got in his university, in his or her university. Okay, fine. So I have already arranged the data in the ascending order. Fine. 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 22, 23, 28, 34, 37, 39, 41, 44, 56, 58, 59, 76 and 79. So this is our given data. Okay, now see, in this example we will learn that how we can uh, arrange the data class wise. Okay, now see, range of the data is 79 minus 11. Why? 79 is the highest value and the 11 is the lowest value in the given data. So 79 minus 11 is 68. Okay, now for example, if I have been asked to divide the whole data in 5 classes, so I will divide the I have to find out the class width. Now how I am going to find out the class width? I will divide the range by the number of classes, which are 5. My range was 68 and my number of classes are 5, so 68 divided by 5 is 13.6. Now if I will round off 13.6 to the nearest whole number, so it will be 14. So my class width will be 14. Now what should be my starting value? Fine. Now I am giving you a hint. Okay, I usually use this particular technique when I am arranging the data class wise. Okay, what you will do, you will subtract 1 from the lowest value. Now as you know that the lowest value was 11, so 11 minus 1 is 10. So my starting value will be 10. So there will be a gap of 14 numbers in each class. Okay, now see, the first column is of classes and the second column is of entries. Okay, my first value is 10. Okay, I have already told you that how you can find out the starting value. My starting value is 10. Okay, now how many let's suppose how many numbers are there between 10 and 23. Okay, in the given data, how many numbers are there between 10 and 23? So 10 is the first value, and 11 is the second value, 12 is the third one, 13 is the fourth one, 14 is the fifth one, 15 is the sixth one, 16 is the seventh one, 17 is the eighth one. Okay, 18 is the ninth one, 19 is the 10th value, and the 20 is the 11th value. 21 is the 12th value, 22 is the 13th value, and the 14th value is 23. Okay, so there is a gap of 14. So my class width, which I find it out in the previous slide, that was 14. Okay, my starting value is 10 and my ending value of the first class 23. So there are 7 numbers which are between 10 and 23 in the given data. Okay, fine. Okay, how many numbers are there between 24 and 37? Okay, there are 3 numbers which are between 24 and 37. And how many numbers are there between 38 and 51? There are 3 numbers which are between 38 and 51 in the given data of example number 3, which I shown you in the previous slide. Okay, and how many people are there between how many numbers are there between 52 and 65? There are three numbers which are between 52 and 65. And how many numbers are there in our last class, which is the width of the last class is also 14. The width of each and every class will be 14. So in our last class there are two numbers which are between 66 and 79. Okay, thank you very much for watching the video.